Fade into me. You don't leave like people leave. You just fade into my dreams like a light that never turns off, just softer when it's lost. I still hear you in my breath like you never left, just dissolved into the air, but still somehow there. Not gone, not here, just somewhere near. It's the way you fade into me, like a song I still can't see, but I know every note by heart, even in the dark. And I don't know what this means, but you live inside my seams. No matter where I try to be, you just fade into me. I see you in the passing day, in the way the light decays, in reflections I can't trust, in every bit of us. You're not a memory that hurts, you're just something that emerges, like you never truly left, just changed where you exist. And I stopped trying to resist what it is. It's the way you fade into me, soft and quietly, like you were always meant to stay, in a hidden kind of way. And I don't fight what I see, 'cause you're part of everything. No matter where I try to be, you just fade into me. Maybe love don't disappear, it just shifts and reappears in the spaces we don't name but feel the same. It's the way you fade into me, no goodbye, no ending scene, just a presence I can't deny. Under every thought I try, and I don't need you physically to still feel you next to me. No matter where I try to be, you just fade into me. Fade into me. Oh, you fade into me. I see the world in a different light. Every time you're near, everything's bright. A quiet smile, a fleeting glance pulls me closer, I'm in a trance. No words needed, no disguise, I'm lost in the spark in your eyes. There's a spark in your eyes, lighting up my soul. Every heartbeat with you makes me whole. Through the night, through the skies, I'm alive in the spark in your eyes. No shadows, no doubt, nothing to hide, just me and you. Sparks collide, Every laugh, every touch, every way you move sets a fire I can't refuse. Through the highs, through the lows, your light's the only path I know. No words needed, no disguise. I'm lost in the spark in your eyes. There's a spark in your eyes, lighting up my soul. Every heartbeat with you makes me whole. Through the night, through the skies, I'm alive in the spark in your eyes. No sound, no doubt, nothing to hide. Just me and you, sparks collide. Every moment, every sigh, you're caught in the spark in your eyes. Even when the world turns gray, your spark will never fade away. Every whisper, every glance, every try keeps me in the spark in your eyes. There's a spark in your eyes, lighting up my soul. Every heartbeat with you makes me whole. Through the night, through the skies, I'm alive in the spark in your eyes. No sound, no doubt, nothing to hide. Just me and you, sparks collide. Every moment, every sigh, you're caught in the spark in your eyes. Forever burning, never dies. I'm lost in the spark in your eyes. The world outside is turning blue. The dinner dish is nearly through. A flicker from the TV screen casts a silent silver gleam. You're talking about your busy day in that ordinary way. And I just watch the lines beside your eyes, catching the light in soft surprise. It's not a sunset, not a blaze. It's not a phase that earns the praise of poetry or pointed art, but something quieter, a part of the slow and steady turn. These are the golden hours, the gentle yielding powers of a Tuesday night, a shared familiar space, the comfort in your face. Not a spotlight, just a glow, the kind that only lovers know. As the daylight softly dies in the quiet of our lives, oh, these golden hours. Remember when we chased the thrill? From mountaintops, the drinks we'd spill. We thought the gold was in the grand, the ticking clock, the sinking sand. We posed for pictures, forced the smiles across 1,000 concrete miles. But all that glittered bright and cold was just a story to be told. The treasure map led us back here to this catches atmosphere, to the clock's unmeasured chime. We found gentle yielding towers. A simple meal, worn out favorite taste, the history in your face. Not a firework, just a flame, and whispers of unspoken name as the evening settles in, where the real life can begin in these golden hours. It's the laundry on the floor, the silly argument before, the making up the morning brew. Yeah, I see you and you see me too. It's the 1,020 threads that weave our ordinary bed into a tapestry that shines with these simple golden light. These are the golden hours, my most authentic hours, found in your hand and mine in this familiar space, the grace in your tired face. Not a diamond, but a gleam on the fabric of our dream. As the stars begin to climb, we've got nothing but this time, our golden hours. Let the frantic world stand still. We found the answer in the after. In a glowing is rise of him to shoulder on my chest. In our golden hours, our golden hours. The sun is setting on this driveway scene. Your bags are packed, the car looks lean and mean. You're chasing down a dream on a distant coast, the one I knew you needed, the one I feared the most. You're buzzing with the future, a light I can't contain, and smiling through a prism of my quiet falling rain. So go on, take your chances, write your name across the sky. I'll never be the anchor meant to make your spirit die. But before you turn that key and the distance starts to grow, promise me this: if the city gets too loud and the weight of all that lonely makes you feel small in a crowd, promise you'll remember the sound of the crickets in our yard, the way this tired street light made forgetting seem less hard. Promise me you won't trade your gentle for their cold, or let a stranger's laughter make your own story feel old. And if you get lost inside the neon and the noise, promise me you'll remember all our simple, stupid joys. But just promise me this: I know you'll find your rhythm in the subway's beat, and learn to walk the sidewalks with a new confidence in your feet. You send me pictures smiling with a skyline in your hair, and I'll hang them on my fridge with a quiet love and care. I chase the miles, the sweetness, I'll laugh upon the wall, and try my best to answer every late night homesick call. 'Cause I want you to have it all, crickets in our yard. Wave your tired sheet light, may forget it, seamless heart. Promise me you won't trade your gentle for new cold, or let a stranger's laughter make your own story feel old. And if you get lost inside the neon and the noise, promise me you'll remember all our scented stupid joys. Oh, just promise me this. And at a 10, I'm a compass point due north, a reminder of the downs on which your brave new wings came forth. So fly, my darling, fly with everything you want. Just know this weathered heartbeat will always beat hard. For this poetry best, spread the newness where you've been, and you wondered who you are and who you've always been. For this to reach for the memory of my hand in the dark, and the silly sacred magic of this ordinary talk. For us to carry the quiet we built inside your chest. It's your tune or your salt and your taste of rest. 'Cause the world can be so tight, heavy or tight to make you miss the love you're leaving, darling. Promise me this. Go be brilliant, go be new. Just take this piece of me with you, and promise echoes of your love. There's a photograph beside my bed of the nights we never wanted to end. Your smile still lingers in my mind, like a melody frozen in time. I still hear your laughter in the rain, still feel your fingers through the pain. Some loves don't fade when people do, they keep living inside of you. And every little thing reminds me how your heart once found me. These are the echoes of your love, running through my blood, like a song I can't forget, even after all the rest. And every road I wander on still somehow leads me home, 'cause your memory shines enough inside the echoes of your love. I've been trying to move ahead, but your voice keeps circling my head. Every crowded room feels cold since the night I lost your soul. Still I thank the stars above that I once knew a love like us. Even if it slipped away, it changed who I am today. Some hearts leave a light behind that never really died. These are the echoes of your love, running through my blood, like a song I can't forget, even after all the rest. And every road I wander on still somehow leads me home, 'cause your memory will break and mend. These are the echoes of your love, still rising like the sun. Through every scar and every fear, I still feel you here. Though we had to say goodbye, a part of you still lives inside, like the stars shining above in the echoes of your love. Echoes of your love, still alive inside my heart. We didn't shout it to the world, no fireworks, no perfect words, just small moments no one saw that meant everything to us. Like brushing hands across the day, or the way we look away when something felt too real to say. We let it stay that way. Not everything needs noise to be destroyed or enjoyed. We loved in quiet ways, in the pauses, in the shades, in the spaces in between, where no one else could see. And even now I still replay the softness that we made. We didn't burn, we didn't blaze. We loved in quiet ways. No big promises were made, just the comfort that we stayed in each other's orbit, close, like we both already know. It wasn't loud, it wasn't grand, just a touch of trembling hands, a language no one else could read but you and me. And maybe that was enough for a different kind of love. We loved in quiet ways, like the turning of the page, like a song beneath the sound that no one notices around. And I still feel it when I pray for the words we didn't say. We didn't burn, we didn't blaze. We loved in quiet ways. Maybe not all love survives in the loudest kind of life. Some are meant to simply be softly lived, then memories we loved in quiet ways. Now it softly starts to fade, not because it wasn't true, just because it had to move. And I still carry what we made in the gentlest of shades. We didn't burn, we didn't blaze. We loved in quiet ways. Quiet ways, ooh. We loved in quiet ways. We loved in quiet ways. Letting go. I'm not holding on like before, but I'm not letting go either more. I live somewhere in the space between your name and your face. It doesn't hurt like it used to do, but it doesn't feel like I'm through. Just a calm I can't explain that still remembers your name. Not lost, not found, just somewhere around. Somewhere between letting go and still not ready to know. drift into my life, like a shadow passing through. When I'm not thinking of you, it's quieter now inside, but you still don't fully hide. Just softer in the way you stay, in the edges of my day. Not here, not far, just where memories are. Somewhere between letting go and the things I still don't know if I should move or remain, or just carry the pain. And I don't call it wrong or right, it just lives in me at night. I'm not gone, I'm not whole. Somewhere between letting go. Maybe healing isn't clean, maybe it's something unseen, a slow and quiet in between of what was and what's been. Somewhere between letting go, still I feel it, still I know that you're not fully erased, just a softer kind of place. And I don't need to control what still lives in my soul. I'm not gone, I'm not whole. Somewhere between letting go. Letting go. Somewhere between letting go. Somewhere between letting go. Moonlight dances on your face. I don't want this night to fade. Every word you say feels like a prayer, but I'm scared you might not be there. Hold my hand, don't let it slip away. Promise me you won't go astray. Say you will stay, don't let me fall. Through every storm, I'll give you all. Every heartbeat, every breath I take. Say you will stay, don't walk away. City lights fade, but you remain. A quiet warmth through joy and pain. Even if the world turns cold and gray, I'll find you. With you, won't drift away. Hold my hand, don't let it slip away. Promise me you won't go astray. Say you will stay, don't let me fall. Through every storm, I'll give you all. Every heartbeat, every breath I take. Say you will stay, don't walk away. If the light gets too rough, if the road feels wrong, I'll be the voice the light to find. Stay with me and leave the fear behind. Say you will stay, don't let me fall. Through every storm, I'll give you all. Every heartbeat, every breath I take. Say you will stay, don't walk away. Don't walk away. softer tones, like we were made of glass and bones. Careful with the words we chose, like we already knew how it goes. But love was louder than we planned, slipping right through our hands. And now we're standing side by side, like strangers in the same goodbye. And I don't know how we got here, but I still feel you near. So hold me before we fade, before we become the mistakes we made, before the silence takes your name and turns our fire into rain. Just one more time, don't walk away. Let's pretend that we could stay in the moment love was made. Hold me before we fade. Hold me before we fade. Your shadow stays on my floor, like it's waiting at the door. Every memory we gave feels too heavy now to save. I still reach for you at night, out of habit, out of fight. But the space you used to fill is quiet and it's still. Maybe we were always meant to love until we broke and bent. So hold me before we fade, before we become the mistakes we made, before the silence takes your name and turns a fire into rain. Just one more time, don't walk away. Let's pretend that we could stay in the moment love was made. Hold me before we fade. If love is never meant to last, why does it hurt to let it pass? Why do I still feel your touch and everything I miss so much? And if we're only memories, let me stay inside your dreams. Hold me before we fade, before we drift, before we break. Even if we can't remain, let me feel you once again. Just one last time, don't walk away. Let's pretend that we could stay in the moment love was made. Hold me before we fade, before we fade. Ooh, hold me before we fade. We used to dream under the same sky, talking about forever like it never dies. Two voices in the summer air, like nothing else was ever there. But time has a way of shifting sand, of loosening every hand. And slowly we began to see we weren't who we used to be. Not broken, not unkind, just different space, same time. We outgrew the same sky, watched the same stars say goodbye. Not in anger, not in pain, just the quiet after rain. And I still feel you when I try to look up at that sky, but we don't live there anymore. We outgrew what we were before. Found roads I never knew. I stayed inside what felt like you. But even love can lose its shape when hearts begin to change their pace. Now your shadow feels so far, like a different kind of star. Still I wish you all the light, even if it's out of sight. And I don't wish it stayed the same, just wish I knew the name. We outgrew the same sky, watched the same stars say goodbye. Not in anger, not in pain, just the quiet after rain. And I still feel you when I try to look up at that sky, but we don't live there anymore. We outgrew what we were before. Maybe growing means release. Not every love is meant to freeze. Some are meant to turn and fly into different parts of sky. We outgrew the same sky, and I won't even ask why. Some things don't need to stay, still be loved that way. And I'll remember you in light of every endless night. We don't live there anymore, but I still love that sky before. Same sky. We outgrew the same sky. I see the flame in your eyes, burning brighter than the skies. Every touch, every spark we share sets my heart alive, I swear. No holding back, no retreat. This burning love won't accept defeat. It's a love like a fire, wild and free. Every heartbeat consumes me. No ice, no shadow can ever tame this wildfire calling your name. Love like a fire deep in my soul. It's the heat I can't control. Through the night, through desire, we're unstoppable. Love like a every whisper fans the flame, every kiss ignites your name. Through every storm, through every rain, this blazing love remains the same. No holding back, no retreat. This burning love won't accept defeat. It's love like a fire, wild and free. Every heartbeat consumes me. No ice, no shadow can ever tame this wildfire calling your name. A love like a fire deep in my soul. It's the heat I can't control. Through the night, through desire, we're unstoppable. Love like a fire, even when the world turns cold, your flame keeps burning in my soul. Every touch, every glance, every wire pulls me closer to this fire. It's a love like a fire, wild and free. Every heartbeat consumes me. No ice, no shadow can ever tame this wildfire calling your name. Love like a fire deep in my soul. It's a heat I can't control. Through the night, through desire, we're unstoppable. Burn with me, don't let it forever ours, this love like a fire. Is it a chemical reaction in the brain? A sudden shelter from the pouring rain? Is it a habit or a choice we make? How much can a heart actually take? I've seen it in the movies, read it in the books, but it's more than just the way somebody looks. It's a quiet house, it's a crowded street, it's the uneven rhythm of two hearts that beat. I used to think I had the definition down, but then you walked into this sleepy town and turned the dictionary upside down. So tell me, what is love if it isn't this? The terrifying jump, the unexpected kiss. It's the staying when it's hard, believing when it's wrong. It's the lyrics that you find inside a broken song. Human hearts. Ooh. Is it the way you know exactly how I feel before I even say a word? It's real. It's the coffee on the counter when I'm running late. It's the patience and the power in the way we wait. It's not always a fire or a crashing wave. Sometimes it's just the quiet way that we behave. It's a mirror that shows you who you really are, the light of a candle, the light of a star. It's knowing the worst and choosing the best. It's a place where your spirit can finally rest. So tell me, what is love if it isn't this? The terrifying jump, the unexpected kiss. It's the staying when it's hard, believe it when it's wrong. It's the lyrics that you find inside a broken song. It's the question with 1,000 different pies written on the walls of our messy human hearts. Maybe it's a mystery, maybe it's a sign. Just you and me crossing the line. What is love? I think I'm finding now. Yeah, I think I'm finding We almost said forever. We stood right there on shaking ground, two hearts pretending not to drown. Every look was almost truth, but we stayed in me and you. You traced the edge of what we knew, like you were scared to see it through. And I could feel the words arrive, but they never came alive. We were one breath away from something we couldn't say. We almost said forever, but it slipped away together right before it left our lips, in the space between our fingertips. And I still feel it when I try to look you straight into my mind. We were right there, I swear. We almost said forever. Your silence spoke a little loud, and every maybe we allowed, like we were building something real, but didn't trust the way we feel. I still remember how it went, the way we paused, the way we bent, like we both knew what came next, but never sent the text. No goodbye, no hello, just the truth we didn't show. We almost said forever, but we lost it in the weather of too many right through your hands, and almost is all we get. For a love we won't forget, we almost said forever. Still I hold that moment better than anything that came before, or anything in store. And if I meet you once again, I wonder if we try and then finally say what we were. We almost said forever. We almost said forever. I hum the fairy lights in strangers' rooms, chased echoes down unfamiliar halls. I whispered futures under foreign moons, and built my dreams on temporary walls. I gave my heart a dozen different names, a different melody, a different key. I played the part, I followed all the flames, searching for what was already in me. I thought it was a journey, a distant prize to find, a complicated answer waiting in my mind. But the map was just a circle, and the compass always smiled, pointing back to where I'd started from. And it's always been you, through every false beginning, every sky of different blue, every almost right, every almost true. It was leading me back to the discovery. The love I wrote in poems, the one I hoped I'd find, was never in the future, it was never far behind. It was waiting in the history, in the memories I'd outgrew. It's always been you. I thought the feeling had to be a storm, a crashing wave, a seismic shifting praise. But I might have my feelings to keep warm, and almost left our story to its fate. And it took the calm for something less than the brilliant aching fireworks I planned. I was looking for a grand, dramatic yes, while holding your familiar steady hand. I was waiting for a sign, some cosmic shift in time, a blazing revelation, perfectly sublime. But the truth just unrolled gently, like a morning sun goes through. It was quietly, completely you, and it's always been you. And every other face that goes to what I knew, every road I wandered down just gave me a better view of the home that I was missing, the one I never left, the promise that was whispered in every single breath. It wasn't in the search, it was in the coming home to one my soul remembered. Yeah, it's always been you. The love songs I was singing, the pages I would fill, were just my heart rehearsing standing on my hill, looking for a landmark, a lighthouse in a night when the shore was right beside me, holding me so tight. You're never sudden plot twist, you're the whole story's theme, the waking from the dream to a better, brighter dream. It's always been you. You're the chapter, but the whole book's through. Every lesson learned, every broken clue was just preparing me to finally see that the missing piece I carry wasn't missing, it was free. It was woven in the fabric of the simple daily truth, in the ordinary magic of my everlasting youth. Oh, the answer to the question, the old and not the new. My love, it's always been you. So let the future come with all its unknown grace. I see a reflection in every single face of every star that falls, in every sky of blue. My constant, my conclusion, it was always you. Always you. Tracing patterns on the glass, watching all the people pass. I've got a story I can tell, a quiet kind of living hell. I see you walking down the street, my heart skips a steady beat, but I look away, I play the part with a locked up silent heart. We're just friends, that's what I say whenever someone looks our way. But in the shadows of the night, everything feels so bright. It's a secret love, a whispered name, a flickering light, a hidden flame. We're dancing in the dark when no one sees, just you and me. And the evening breeze, I'm holding on to what we have in this beautiful secret love. The way you laugh, the way you speak, the color rising in my cheek. I hope it doesn't give it all away, the things I'm dying just to say. We share a look across the room, a sudden spark hit